My name is Chandler White, and I'm a founding father of the Mercer University Colony of BYX. I grew up going to church. That's just something that we did in my family. I was the Christian who would still go to church every Sunday and serve and help with everything, but I was just doing it to check boxes. I didn't have a personal relationship with my Savior. So my pastor asked to meet with me. He asked me one question that I'll never forget. And he asked me, Chandler, do you have a community of men that just push you to be better? That just hit me because I've never had that before. Up until that moment, I thought that it was okay that I could just live my life just with superficial friends. I didn't really have a lot of deep relationships and deep connections with people on a spiritual level. And my campus pastor pushed me to go and reach out to BYX. One of the most impactful moments for me right when I joined BYX was the first chapter that we went to. It was the night before initiation, and they just announced, welcome to the new members. It was me and two other guys, and they said my name, and everybody just started going crazy. They started cheering, they started banging on tables, and it was an experience that I've never felt before. I've never had guys, like solely guys, just cheer for me, and it was so beautiful to see and so impactful in my life since I've been with BYX. Cell groups have taught me what it looks like to be accountable with each other. It's one of the most beautiful parts about BYX that I've experienced, and it just gives me a group of guys that can know every single part about you, every good thing, every bad thing, and they still love you for it. It's not a bad thing to be called out by one of your cell group members. They've called me out because I wasn't doing things that are in line with what I believe and what I want to be as a man of God. My cell group has been there for me, and they have kept me accountable and keep me on the right path. My relationship with God has exponentially changed. Before I was in BYX, I was always looking and searching for a community, and I was filling that hole with things that were of the world and not from God, and it was so unhealthy. And then now that I'm in BYX, I have that with my brothers. I have community. If it wasn't for BYX and for those guys, that I could be in a completely different place right now. I'm not telling you my story because it's different or it's special. I'm telling you my story because it's one of many of how BYX has impacted young Christian men to be better men of God. If we can replicate my experience in more places so that young men have the chances that BYX gave me, I think it's our responsibility to do so. Will you contribute to the BYX Expansion Fund this Founders Day so that more men have the experience that I did?